In this documentary, I try to explore the celebrity worship culture by focusing the southern states of India, majorly Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu to an extent. Thereafter, I will try to address a few questionable cultures that are evolving in Indian society as a result of celebrity worship. So, to understand the origins of this culture, we should go back at least 400 years. Around 16th century, to transfer the knowledge of Indian epics like Ramayanam, Mahabharatam, Bhagavatam, and also to bring awareness on several issues, few traditions had evolved across India. In south of India, Yakshagana, Bhagavata Mela and Terkutu are the major ones, and in north of India, there are traditions like Ramlila in Varanasi, Swang in UP, Rajasthan, Haryana, Punjab, Bhanpatar in Kashmir region. All of these dance drama traditions, including classical dance traditions like Bharatanatyam, Kuchipudi, Kathak, Kathakali, Odissi, had a single foundational text, that is Natya Shastram, which is the oldest manuscript for dance art in the planet. So, Yakshagana is originated in the coastal regions of Karnataka under the rule of Vijayanagara kings, where the people of Andhra borrowed this tradition and modified it. This tradition was played in villages where it starts with sunset and ends with sunrise. In Yakshagana, there will be a narrator narrating the story in the form of a song. Following this narration, the actors will act only with facial expressions and no dialogues were told by the actors. Also, the musicians play the background music depending on the mood of the story. This dance drama tradition is played majorly to narrate the important events of Ramayana, Mahabharatam and Bhagavatam. Also, rarely they used to tell the stories of great kings and bringing the awareness on few minority communities like their dressing styles, slangs and cultures. Bhagavata Mela. This tradition was originated in the Tanjavur region of Tamil Nadu. It was started by Telugu Brahmins who are the devotees of Lord Vishnu. This is a ritualistic tradition to narrate the stories of Vishnu avatars, majorly Narsimha avataram, and it is performed on Narsimha Jayanti. This tradition is considered as a seva to Lord Vishnu or a form of worshipping Lord Vishnu. Along with these traditions, Terkutu was also played in the streets of Tamil Nadu. Until around 1850s, these traditions used to be the dominant ones in the southern India. But under colonial rule around 1780, they introduced the European stagecraft to India in Calcutta. In 1789, first European theatre was established in Calcutta. In 1795, they established a theatre in Bombay. Then around 1817, few British residents in Madras introduced this European stagecraft to southern part of India. In these European theatres, they used to enact majorly Shakespeare and Goldsmith plays. This is the time where Indians attracted towards the European stagecraft. So the Englishmen started translating these Shakespeare plays into local languages and played all over India. Also, they started pushing the Shakespeare ideologies and works in the educational institutions of colonial India. The main reason for this promotion is to create a class of Indians who are Indian in blood and color, English in taste, opinions and morals. That was a different story. So the Indians are attracted towards this stagecraft because the European stagecraft had a proper standardized stage, curtains, costumes and especially painted backgrounds based on the story. Also, the actors enact by communicating with each other. Whereas in Indian traditions like Yakshagana and Bhagavata Mela, there are no painted backgrounds or curtains and the actors will not communicate with each other and the story was narrated in the form of a song. And in the northern traditions, it is majorly in the form of kirtans. So Indians have adopted this European stagecraft and started local drama troupes all over India. In the southern parts of India, Sri Venkateshwara Surabhi Theatre was established by Telugus in 1885, which is a dominant troupe in Telugu language. Tamils have started Madurai Original Boys Company in 1890, Komal Swaminatha Mudaliyar's Company in 1900s, and the most dominant troupe called TKS Brothers was started in 1925. All of these troops used to travel to villages across the states to narrate the stories in the European style. Telugu troops used to play majorly the important events of Indian epics like Maya Bazar, Sri Krishna Leelalu and Bhakta Prahlada, whereas Tamil troops used to narrate the stories of social issues like anti-caste, dowry, alcoholism, women rights, including Indian epics. But from 1940, both Tamil and Telugu troops promoted nationalist and independence movements. But in North India, Alfred Theatrical Company, Victoria Theatrical Company and Minerva Theatre used to conduct stage shows. They also used to conduct Indian epics, but majorly they enacted Islamic and Persian stories like Laila Majnu, Sikandar and Shirin Farhad. This is the time where Fanism culture originated in its early form. People started admiring the performers who played the roles of Lord Rama and Krishna. This admiration is such a way that people used to consider the performers who played the divine roles as great beings, even in the offstage. Later on, this admiration spread to the movie actors. Even in North India, there are performers who played divine roles. But in North, people consider the performers as normal human beings. Even the movie actors are treated normally in the North India. There are three main reasons for this difference of treatment in North and South. The first one is traditional differences. The traditions like Yakshagana and Bhagavata Mela are treated as a ritual or part of ritual. So the persons who perform these rituals are highly respected in the society and considered as a spiritual person. Whereas in North, the performers are not treated the way in the South. People in North used to read the scriptures after the performance, because in North the dance drama traditions are not as strict rituals as in the South. The second reason is religious ideological differences. Even though South and North of India majorly follows Hinduism, there is a difference in way of worshipping. South majorly follows the ideology of Saguna Bhakti, whereas the North follows both Saguna and majorly Nirguna Bhakti. Saguna Bhakti means visual and image based worshipping, which means idol worshipping. To make it simple, Murti Puja. The main focus of this ideology is daily temple rituals like Deeparadhana, Vigrahalankarana or Vigrahabhishekam. So as per Saguna Bhakti, idol is considered as the mediator between human and God. Nirguna Bhakti means abstract Bhakti. There won't be any mediation between human and God, or sometimes scriptures are considered as mediators. To make it simple, Nirguna Bhakti means formless worshipping. For example, meditation. The main focus in this ideology is satsang. Satsang is a kind of spiritual gathering where, with the help of Guru or Sadhu, people perform chantings or kirtans. Even discussions were held on various scriptures and meditations were done. These two differences contribute to the celebrity worship culture in South India around 50%. But the third difference alone contributes 50%. It is cinematic transition. In the southern regions of Andhra and Tamil Nadu, the legendary actors like NTR, MGR and ANR started their careers in the stage acting and played the roles of Lord Rama, Krishna and great kings. Their exceptional performances earned them popularity right from the stage shows. This popularity was carried to movies after they enacted similar roles in movies. And fan associations are formed very early. Due to their philanthropical works, they gained a godlike status and it even helped them for their success in the politics. But in North, actors like Raj Kapoor, Dilip Kumar started their careers directly in the movies. Initially, they played the roles of ordinary men and romantic fantasy characters. So the Fanism culture was started very lately and very mildly in the northern part of India. This Fanism culture in the southern parts of India had evolved into celebrity worship. If there is any new release of movie in the south, some of these fans does the rituals of Saguna Bhakti to the posters, such as Deeparadhana, Palabhishekam and even breaking coconuts. Also, they do the Dishti ritual to the movie posters. There are also instances where few people of Andhra replaced Lord Krishna images with NTR images. And in Tamil Nadu, few people replaced the Jesus image with MGR's Jesus character images. This culture has also spread to politicians.
వైఎస్ జగన్ ఫ్లెక్సీకి పాలాభిషేకం చేసి తమ అభిమానాన్ని చాటుకున్నారు.
All of these cultures gave rise to building temples to celebrities across India. In 1999, Kushambikal Devalayam for Kushbu in Tamil Nadu. In 2001, a kind of temple for Madhuri Dikshit in Jamshedpur. Also a temple for Amitabh in Kolkata. In 2010, a temple for actress Namita. In 2009, a temple for Gandhi in Orissa. In 2010, a temple for Mayawati in UP. In 2011, a temple for MGR in Tamil Nadu. Also a temple for Rajinikanth in Karnataka. In 2013, a temple was planned for Hansika in Tamil Nadu. Also a temple for Sachin Tendulkar in Bihar. In 2014, a temple for Sonia Gandhi in Telangana. In 2015, a temple for Narendra Modi in Gujarat. And recently in 2025, a temple was built for Samantha Ruth Prabhu in Andhra Pradesh. After watching all of these temples, I am really scared that to what extent this culture could go or give rise to a new culture. Some of you can say, what's wrong in building a temple for great people like Mohandas Gandhi or Sachin Tendulkar or Rajinikanth? Yes, they are great people. But the purpose of temple construction is different. There are particular rules and regulations to construct a temple, which are the manuals called as Agama Shastras. This culture of building temples to celebrities could distort and mislead the actual purpose of building temples, and eventually it can also lead to disbelief in the religion. The ultimate purpose of worshipping God is for moksham. I don't know what's the purpose of worshipping celebrities. In my opinion, we utterly failed in understanding our culture, tradition, and religion. Because in early traditions, the ritual performers are highly respected in the society. But due to the influence of European stagecraft, this respect has evolved into admiration and then to fanism. Later, people made it into a kind of para-religion. In this context, para-religion means borrowing of traditions from established and accepted religions and applying them to their favorite celebrities. This kind of culture can be seen not only in Indian societies but also in the Western societies. In United States, the cult of Elvis, the pilgrimage to Graceland. There is a popular rock star in United States named Elvis Presley. After his death, his fans borrowed few traditions from Catholic and Eastern Orthodox Christianity. So fans every year on the death anniversary of Elvis, they go to the tomb of Elvis in Meditation Garden, Tennessee State and offer food and flowers to his tomb. They borrowed these traditions from All Saints Day. Also, they declared this week as Elvis Week. Also, Angelina Jolie was considered as a Virgin Mary by her fans, and even few media groups promoted it because she adopted multiple children from different countries. So, psychologists studied these type of behaviors and termed it as the celebrity worship syndrome. Which means when a person's admiration changes to obsession, where the person involves more into the personal life of a celebrity than his own life. This condition has three levels. The first one is entertainment social level. In this level, fans like to speak more about their favorite celebrity. In fact, they try to socialize with the people by sharing the news and events about their favorite celebrity. Mostly extroverts fall under this level. Second one is intense personal level. As the name itself says, people in this level are emotionally attached with the celebrities. For example, when a celebrity had a problem in his real life, these fans also feel it as their own problem and tries to support them in every possible way. People with neuroticism fall under this level. Neuroticism means feeling overly stressed, tensed and expressing over fear, anger, guilt and sadness. Third level is borderline pathological level. In this level, fans behave extremely regarding the celebrities. For example, spending huge amounts of money for celebrities or buying expensive products that are promoted by their favorite celebrities. They also go against the law. They can't handle themselves when other person criticizes his favorite celebrity. To make it simple, they are ready to do anything for their favorite celebrity. People with psychoticism fall under this level. Psychoticism means being aggressive, showing no empathy, having no humanity. These people doesn't even think before doing harm or antisocial and criminal activities. Most of the young and teenagers fall under this last two levels. So this celebrity worship syndrome is a psychological model. This is completely against the culture of celebrity worship and considers it as a sick mentality because it speaks only about the present day mental state of fans in different levels. But as per the research of Jamie Tehrani, a social anthropologist, celebrity worshipping is a normal behavior of humans. His anthropological model says that this is a part of human evolution. Even primitive man in his tribe used to follow, imitate these successful people like best hunters and leaders. By copying their skills, the other people used to survive. In modern days, these best hunters or leaders are replaced with actors, singers, and athletes. This kind of behavior is called as prestige bias, which means every human gives more attention to the successful people and talented people. And these are hyped up by the TV media and social media. So we follow them even more. In summary, this model says that our ancestors followed the successful people, so our brains are also programmed to behave in the same way. So the researches are still being done on these behaviors. This has become more problematic in the modern societies. We still cannot say to what extent this culture can be stamped as non-problematic. But there are few instances where we can say it is completely wrong. For example, I am showing only the crimes of Andhra Pradesh that are happened simply because of Fanism. This doesn't mean that other states have no crimes related to Fanism. These crimes resemble the third level of celebrity worship syndrome. And I think I don't even need to speak about the madness of the Korean BTS army. We can see even more worst or weird instances from other countries. For example, recently in United States, Sydney Sweeney sold the soaps that are made by adding her bath water. They call it as Sydney's bathwater bliss. And the next one is even more disgusting. In 2021, a reality TV star named Stephanie Matto sold jars of her flatulence. I don't know to what extent it was true, but it is said that it was done by her. I personally see this as celebrities making money out of rare personality traits like fetishism, aproctophilia. And also I believe in future the celebrities may even try to make money out of coprophilia or europhilia. I wish these kind of cultures doesn't enter India. These things can happen because of our over attention towards the celebrities, where eventually they are getting extra powers or abilities in the society. For example, if we observe World Economic Forum India Summit 2017, they had to bring the celebrities like Alia Bhatt and Deepika to bring awareness on mental health and depression. I think future generations need celebrities to bring awareness even on the purpose of using paracetamol. Finally, to make it simple, we are believing in celebrities more than experts. This could result in misleading of knowledge. We are the reason for this. We are giving over attention to the celebrities. A celebrity may amplify the message, but they are not the measure of truth. Ati sarvatra varjayet. If you like my research, please like the video and comment down your opinions. For more videos, please subscribe to Mission Bodha channel. Thank you.